powerfulness, strength of your core existence is your strength. Anything else you feel as your strength or the source for you or resource for you is delusion. Listen. Only if life affirming, positive, life positive, pro-life, sweet, cute, beautiful, loving, pro-life attitudes and aptitudes, if they infuse energy in you, life force in you, you are a God, and that strength is the permanent strength. That strength is the eternal strength. That is invincibility. Understand? Life is pure positive existence. When you are pure life positive, you are leader. When you are pure life possibility, you are Deva, God. When you are pure life powers, you are Mahadeva, Paramashiva. I really wanted you to know, please understand, I am not teaching weakness. I am not teaching powerlessness. Oh Hindus, listen to me. I am not making you weak. I am making you like a real Arjuna. What Krishna taught, that secret I am teaching. Oh Hindus, you guys have started behaving based on reactionary assumptions. Don't. You started losing the elite culture. Revealed to us by our ancestors after thousands of years of research and development. Understand? Losing the vegetarian food culture and justifying it. No, even in Vedic times, people used to have non-veg. It's the worst stupidity. It is like a disowning all the modern day scientific discoveries and living a stupid life and then blaming, no. Even in those days, people used to be like this. Just like modern day, great research, development, contribution by the modern day scientists in the field of technology, many outer world sciences, our lifestyle, thought current, everything is the technology revealed by the great rishis after thousands of years of study, research, development as inner world science in the inner world. Listen. Purely ironed out, non-violence, non-stealing, minimalist, integrated, pure life, thought by Krishna to Arjuna, Upanishadic rishis to us, understand that is extremely strengthening technology, powerful technology. Listen carefully. You become Hindu when you discover the cosmic, powerful cognitions of Upanishads. Not just because who your father and mother is. You don't become Hindu just by being born to father, mother who are legally Hindus. You become Hindu when you discover the powerful cognitions of Upanishads, Brahma Sutra, Bhagavad Gita, Veda Agamas. I tell you, this pure love, tyaga, non-violence, all this will look as if weakening, loser's thought current. No. If you do tyaga, withdrawing, not involving, not fighting, all that due to wrong cognition, you will become weak. If the fear is the reason, consequences, your thought current about the consequences, you think about the consequence and you don't have confidence about the future consequences, and you stop acting, making decisions, progress, move, then you are weak. You are Chandala. If you act based on reactionary assumptions, violence, again you are Shudra, Panjama, Chandala. If your core beliefs are extreme love, powerfulness, tyaga, consciousness, I tell you, it manifests as a power beyond your body. If you believe non-violence is the cosmos will, Paramashiva's ordainment, immediately you get Paramashiva's approval for your being. He starts manifesting in you. Then, after that, all decisions you make will do good to you, good to the world. You will never fail in anything. You will always be successful in every field. And this declaration and connection with Paramashiva is too simple. Just deciding not to be hypocritical. Satya. Straightforwardness. I will not try to justify. I know non-violence is the best thing. I will stop eating non-vegetarian food, but I will not leave without taking revenge on my wife. How much she tortured me, I will make sure even when she divorces me and goes and marries somebody else, I will destroy her life by confusing that fellow. I may not be able to do that now, but I will wait for 3-4 years and slowly poison that fellow. This is not going to work. Honestly deciding, hey, non-violence, life positiveness, to the core me believing love, tyaga, pure non-violence, all that is going to make me powerful. That is going to make me feel integrated to Paramashiva. I tell you. I just really want to tell you this one small incident. When I fell in love with Arunagiri Yogeshwara, I used to feel so strongly connected to him. When I write my initial in the school notebooks, in the one of the biggest hobby for the kids in those days is in the school notebook. We will take a pencil, pen, and different way we will draw our name. We will put our initial, A, and for that we put the 3D projection kind of a drawing, painting, and then name Rajasekaran, Rajasekran, and we will get a different sketch and do all this stencil. These are all the hobbies usually for those days, especially with the village kids. I'm talking about 70s kids. So whenever I put my initial, I used to feel a lot of pride because my father's name is Arunachalam and my grandfather's name is Annamalai. So Annamalai, Arunachalam, Rajasekaran. So I used to feel a lot of pride. But after seeing Arunagiri Yogeshwara strongly feeling connected, whenever I put that A, I will say Arunagiri, Arunagiri. I always wanted to feel that Arunagiri Yogeshwara is my father, that A symbolizes Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Of course, I went to Arunagiri Yogeshwara one day and said, Swamiji, I wanted you as my father and mother. He laughed and said, I am your father and mother. What is there? Why suddenly asking? He told in a very casual Tamil. அதுக்கு என்னடாப்பா இப்போ நான் தான்டா உனக்கு அம்மையப்பன். இல்ல சாமி, அது எப்படி சும்மா சொல்லக்கூடாது, உண்மையிலேயே அம்மையப்பனா இருக்கணும். I was not that convinced, so I was asking, not just casually, really you should be my father and mother. Then he smiled and said, நான் என்ன பண்ணணும்னு நினைச்சாலும் என் கை பண்ணதில்ல, அதே மாதிரி நான் என்ன பண்ணணும்னு நினைச்சாலும் உன் மூலம் நான் பண்ணிப்பேன்ல, அதனாலதான் உனக்கு நான் தான் அம்மையப்பன். Very simple word. He said, whatever I want, my hand will do. Same way, whatever I want, I can do through your body. I can manifest it through your body because I have this feeling. I am your father and mother. I tell you, giving that feeling to the Guru, you are liberated. If your Guru feels that confidence with you, hey, whatever I want, I can do with my hand. Same way, whatever I want, I can do through this person. Then you are enlightened, you are liberated. I am your Ammayappan. Understand? Non-violence, absolute love, pure tyaga gives this confidence to Paramashiva about you. Your non-violence and Tyaga gives confidence about you to Paramashiva. Tyagis gain the confidence of Paramashiva. If Paramashiva is confident of you, he can get what he wants done through you. You are liberated. He is your Ammayappan. Everything, all the best things have happened in your life. You can be very clear, you are the inheritor of all the good things of the universe. Invincibility is achieved through absolute non-violence. Invincibility is achieved through extreme powerfulness, love, Tyaga. All suffering, all guilt, all pain, hurting others or hurting you is violence. The more you renounce violence, the more you establish in love, the more you manifest Tyaga, Paramashiva gains confidence on you. When he gains confidence on you, he showers all the best things on your life.